Hi, this is Elizabeth Pasquale, wellontheway.com, wellonthewaytohealth.com. So I am talking about today a most interesting thing that came up with a client of mine. So there she was, talking to me about how she's been having these talks with her sister. And her sister is really worried about her son, my client's nephew, and how he's graduated, he's not sure what he's going to do. He could take a job with the family, but he has this idea that he doesn't want to accept charity from the family, but he doesn't have any other job, and there's a really good job he has to decide on that's at the office where his dad is working, and he's worked there before, and he could do the job really well. And she's like so worried, and how he can't decide, and how's he going to get a job in this terrible economy. And I said, no, stop talking to your sister about this stuff. You're just focusing on all the negativity. And she said, well, her sister is like that. But what she noticed is that she had no concerns about her own children. Her own children are younger, they're happy at school, they're doing really well. And then recently, as she's been talking to her sister almost every morning about the same complaints and fears for the well-being of her child, her son, her own kids, things started to happen at school that were very unusual. These topics of bullying came up, about how her kids' friends were having difficult times, and could her own children be endangered. And I said, that's how the law of attraction works. You focus on worrying about your children, and that law of attraction brings you more to worry about. When you participated in worrying about your nephew with your sister, you created momentum behind these thoughts. And now, even though your children were perfectly fine, now you've introduced anxiety and worry and possible danger into their lives. It's really, really important that you not tolerate listening for lengths of time to these complaints and worries from anyone. Not your friends, not your family. It's just not going to do you any good. It's going to take you down a path that you don't want to go. So she said, yes, I can totally see that. I'm definitely going to tell my sister I will no longer participate in these complaining and worrisome calls. So can you see how we draw things to us inadvertently just because we're focusing on what's in front of us? We're not taking any charge in directing our thoughts. She was just letting this conversation happen in a kind of sloppy way, which is what we all go about doing. And I'm suggesting taking some deliberate action, really choosing what you are going to focus on for your own well-being. So here's a little tapping we can do to kind of reverse any anxiety that this comes into our lives. So here it goes. Even though I'm anxious and worried about this, that, or the other thing, and people around me are so anxious and worried, it's okay. I completely and deeply love, accept, and I forgive myself for this. Even though I have some worries, it's okay. I love myself. I forgive myself. And I know well-being is mine. Even though I've had some worries, and law of attraction will bring me more if I continue in this vein, I know I can stop it right now by focusing on the love that I have for myself and the well-being that surrounds me. I know in my heart of hearts there's well-being at the basis of this planet. This planet is held in well-being, and there is well-being for me. Well-being is assured. This is a place that we are all deserving and worthy of. We all. We are all are held by the universe in well-being. We are all safe. There is nothing to be worried about. I don't have to warn my children. They come into the world knowing this. It's only our cultural worries that we foist onto them. Be careful of this. Don't do that. It's dangerous here. I got to know where you are every second. I can relax. I can relax and know that this is a planet of well-being. My children are safeguarded by the non-physical aspects, always watching out for them. They have their own non-physical being, which is the greater part of them. Their source energy, their spirit, their soul, whatever you call it. It's got their back. It's creating safety. And as long as I and no one else contaminates them with fears and anxieties, to separate them from their real knowing of their source energy, they will always be safe. There is no discussion of safety because there is no danger. There is no danger. All is well. All is well. All is well. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. I've seen it all my life. Look at all the things in my life I can appreciate. If I focus on those, law of attraction just brings more. There's so much I can focus on that's right. I can focus on this beautiful day, this amazing weather, my comfortable house, my wonderful friends, the ever-abundance of resources flowing to me. How good this feels to be alive and well. This feels really good. This feels really good. This feels really good. I feel really good. I know all is well. Things are always working out for me. Have a great day. Great love surrounds you. Bye.